This is Beta Wee, if you haven't met her before, my Final Fantasy XIV character, and I love her so much. And I was doing some more stuff here, Maelstromy, questy stuff. I'm trying to rank up a lot here so that I can get certain items. So I've been doing some of that off stream. But we can go to the main quest, which is called The Sea Rises. Happy Father's Day to the fathers. Painful but good. We had 4 bosses left. Now we have 2. Okay, so you have 50% done from like where you started last night to where you need to be. I can't believe you're so close to finishing. I'm curious to see how far you get tonight. Oh my god, I forgot I have this magic armor. I had just my chocobo for so long. Nice to be switching it up. Hi, Brim! Welcome in, it's nice to see you. Oh, I passed my objective. I'm just enjoying soaring through the skies. Excuse me. 25% sane. Oh. Could be better, could be worse. I think I'm entering this establishment kind of a strange way. Do you think I can jump up here? Hi, Rach, welcome in. It's nice to see you. Oh, and the double bellhop fishbone, iconic. Good fishbone to be. And ube mochi, only winning in the chat right now. How's your Sunday? How's everybody's Sunday? Happy Father's Day to the fathers of the US. Not a happy Father's Day to anyone else. Anywhere else. Only here. Oh, I've apparently also finished this Into the Valley of the Skull. This is just a side quest though, so I'm just wrapping that up real quick. Happy Father's Day to Laura for being the father of so many Byler fans. Absolutely. Father of Byler. Space Laura. Speaking of which, Space Laura's not here right now. Oh, I have to show you. This word can't get back to Space Laura, guys, okay? This is secret. This is between us. I want to show you something I'm thinking of getting Laura for their birthday. Look at this. Look at this. Byler shirt. I feel like she needs it, right? Apparently their colors are blue and yellow. I was thinking that was a good gag gift. Oh my god, great job, Vern, doing your task. Hi. Welcome in, it's nice to see you. Sad day to be a European, yeah, especially if you're a father. Today I have lunch made horror beyond comprehension. I mean, it's McDonald's. Well, at least there's that. At least it's done. Oof, gotta call my dad. I just texted my dad. I'm not a great daughter. I was like, phone call? I don't think I can do it. Texts? Okay, I'll manage. Oh, by the way, I owe you some rats, everybody. A couple of rats are owed. I gotta bring some out. Excuse me. While I ratify the stream. Do my very important work. Okay, there's one. Here's 2. They're my guards. They're guarding me. So important. Please keep the stream safe. Rats. Who do I say Happy Father's Day to? You or Laura? Me, actually. I'm the father. Really? You should be saying it to Thancred, right? Look, I resent Mother's/Father's Day. Like, my parents already have birthdays. Come on. I agree. It feels like way too many. I feel like the older you get, the faster time moves, and like all of these holidays feel like they happen so quickly, so close together. I'm like, I'm not interested. Luckily, my parents have never made a big thing out of Mother's or Father's Day, so I usually just send a text and call it a day. My mom's birthday's in March. My mom's birthday is on Mother's Day. She's a very materialistic woman. Oh my god, Alfie, I'm so sorry. my God, your dad and Jarms have the same birthday. Cute, Beth. I love that. Coochie, I hope you have a slayful nap. And Nathan, see, you like Father's Day because you can buy your dad a video game. But then because you can share your game library, so you also get to play it. That's the only reason I like to give gifts, to not to be too vain, but I love it when it's also a gift for me. Too bad my parents aren't gamers. I would love to buy gifts for my parents if they were gamers and recommend them stuff, but they're not interested. Just texted my group chat going, why has no one said Happy Father's Day to me? I came home twice with milk. Oh, how dare they? Sugar, how dare they? Brim, you finished Cage 2 yesterday. Cried for the 5th time in the game, as you should. So did you 100% it? Did you finish? Or did you just like finish base game and now you want to work on 100%ing it? What's the team? What's the deal? Moth, your mom's birthday falls on American Mother's Day sometimes, but ours is different, so I have to buy it twice. Oh, too bad. If only we had the same Mother's Day. My parents have no discernible hobbies. It makes gift giving awful. My parents too. My dad likes to read, but he's pretentious and he's not materialistic. So, oh, and he likes collecting guitars. And my mom just likes money, but like it feels weird to give my mom money, so I just don't give her anything. I just no-scoped. You did scare me with that, Shakira. You, a guitar collector. It's very cool that he collects guitars. Hi, Chipper Hippo. But it's not something I can really buy him for Father's Day. I feel like he has whatever he needs, you know what I mean? Shakira, how's it going? Didn't 100%, I'm at 76. That's still pretty good, Brim. My mother teaches small piano students, looking for stuffed animals all the time. Oh, that's cute. Who would collect guitars? Thank you for tap on babying. My mother's easy to shop for, but also demands 2 presents or it has to be expensive. Dang. Yeah, I didn't really grow up like in a family, children giving parents gifts household, so I don't worry too much about it. But low-key I should. I feel a little guilty. I still have the puzzle pieces to get, some chests, some enemies to find, the Hades cups. Oh my God, there's so much to do in Kingdom Hearts. It's like kind of crazy. Chipper Hippo, how are you doing today? How's it going? Continuing my Gundam right now. Oh, I didn't know you were doing any Gundam builds, Arctic. I think this is the first time hearing of it. That's very cool. How's it going? Do you like? We're speaking to Storm Commander Valkbrida here. I've been expecting you, Scion of the 7th Dawn. On behalf of the men and women here, I thank you for your cooperation. Safety of our citizens is paramount. With your aid, we will prevent Leviathan's return. Right, I forgot we're trying to prevent the return of Leviathan. But he maybe won't come back, but like he maybe will. And we're not totally sure. We're worried. We're concerned. Kyler, welcome in. I like your braids. Thank you. I appreciate it. Shakira, you're 39% sane. Could be better. And you're a vegetarian. Kyler, how are you doing today? How's your Sunday? And Arctic, you finished 1. Right now you're working on your 2nd. You've got a big build coming up soon. Ooh, I love this for you. That's a cool new hobby to get into. I like it. Scouts in distress. Valkbrida is growing ever more agitated by the minute. As you may know already, Maelstrom scouts have been dispatched to reconnoiter the Sapsa spawning grounds. Oh, it pains me to admit it. The Maelstrom has never faced a foe of the likes of this before. We must proceed with all due caution. Among other things, they have orders to determine where Leviathan might emerge, assuring it comes to that or assuming. And yet, their return is long overdue. I fear that ill may have befallen them. Sugar, you're only 10% sane today? Oh my God. You were hoping for 67. Wednesday is the launch for new Resident Evil Funkos. Oh, RE2 mainly. That's exciting. And yeah, Deltarune so soon. It's kind of crazy. For better or for worse, We must ascertain. I'm like kind of going into a New York accent here. If it's not too much to ask, I would have you aid us in the search. 5 scouts ventured into Saps, all told. Here, take this flask of restorative to tend to those who may have been wounded. Oh, it pains me to even consider the notion. If they've perished, circumstances permitting, I ask that you recover their bodies. By no means venture too deep into enemy territory. However, we can ill afford to lose you at this juncture. Okay, we're trying. Oh my, so many things happening in gaming. That's the day before GTA 6 pre-orders. Oh. Yeah, it's not even delayed anymore. Who could have thought this would ever happen? Truly, Alfie. But huge day for Sugar. Anybody else in the chat pre-ordering GTA 6? Shakira, thank you for lurking. Oh my, and we're now obsessed with Lucio. I swear, every day it's a new character with you. I like his new Battles Pass skin, by the way. It's a pretty good one. Pretty good skin. Okay, this area looks crazy, by the way. Scouts in distress. Whoa. First time seeing all this. I like the colors. I'll believe it when I see it. They dropped the rumored prices. I'll be eating ramen for a week. What are the rumors? What are the rumors? He's my character of the week. They are. And that just speaks to how good Overwatch is as a video game. There's so many characters and they're all so fun to play. Except for maybe like 1 or 2. So actually, I need to be over here. I'm looking for something. Some kind of spot. Oh, perhaps I want to kill you, Sahagin. But yeah, I was on last night. I was doing my dailies. It was chill. Oh, hey, there's a person to talk to. Kinda hidden. Storm Private. They don't look so good. Highest is near 200 for like the collector's edition. And Coochie, you don't know about that? What are we not knowing about? Which is what I want. So that's how much you'd be spending. That's expensive. I wonder what all it will come with when we know the details. Help somebody of all the times to forget the restorative. Ugh. Don't worry, King. This is a fast-acting concoction temporarily imbuing strength while suppressing pain, allowing wounded soldiers to make their way to safety. Don't worry, King. Here you go. Here you go. Here's your delivery. Y'all will be the first to know on the server. Yes. Thank you for keeping us updated. And Beth using the best emote. Thank you. I owe you my life. We were ambushed by the Serpent Reavers. Lightly armed as we were, we didn't stand a chance. I was able to flee thus far, but the others were captured. They were taken to the Serpent's tongue, I'm sure of it. I can make my own way back to camp, but I fear the worst for my comrades. Save them, I beg you. Will do. Hi, Rasengan, it's nice to see you. Ah, Coochie, you know. You know? Oh yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Totally. Absolutely. Eating this food has made me feel better, sort of. What are you eating, by the way? Arctic, I feel like you have such intense friends. You have a friend who's mad at you for not wanting to pre-order GTA 6? That's crazy. Let people spend their money how they want to spend it. Bada bing, bada boom. None of our business. Oh, excuse me. Everyone just passing through. Soldier's corpse? Oh. I hate to see this. Finally getting my own guitar. Let's go, Bram. That's awesome. What guitar have you been using before, prior to this? Nice, nice, nice. These poor guys. These are some good emotes, Beth. I'm pinning. That's important. Just learned Laura Bailey is the voice of 2 Resident Evil characters. Ooh, which ones? That's so cool. I didn't know that either. I'm not that into GTA 6. It's okay, you don't need to convert me. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Beth. Of course. Good luck with the rest of your day, Alfie. You got this. I believe in you. Heck, capitalism. Period. What kind of guitar are you thinking of getting, Brim? Guitar. I love to see the pride flags. Man, it's always really too bad. In this game, when you pick up corpses, they just like go into your inventory and I feel so sad for them. Shakira, you're always suffering in the video game Overwatch. Okay, I feel like Ailport is like slightly closer, so I'm gonna teleport there. I'm getting an actual guitar meant for metal. Oh, that's exciting. And ideal. Let's see, I'm here and I'm going this way. Right, and I'm landing on this roof. How's MSQ going? It's going well. So I fairly recently finished ARR, and now I'm in like the post-ARR section, which has been good. I feel like I'm like a quarter of the way through it, and things are happening. We recently relocated to Revenant's Toll, me and the party, so that is good. Liking it there so far. We also just sort of like, we're moving a bunch of refugees there right now, and it seems like one of the Titans is like maybe coming back. I think it's Ifrit, and we're trying to avoid that. So all of that has been going on. Congrats, thank you, thank you. But yeah, just having a good time with it. I was actually consulting the prices of the video game earlier. So if you get the complete edition, it's $60 USD for all of the expansions and the base game, which is not too expensive, to be honest. I've been thinking of waiting until like that goes on sale to get it and to start paying monthly, but it's not that bad, so I might wait until next month. The animated emotes are glitching in the pin for me, really? They look fine for me, but that's funny. I have a screen recording up to share. You'll know when it's getting to its end. It'll make itself known. Okay, good to know. Hi, welcome in. How's it going? No rush TBH, you can play free trial up to Shadowbringers if you want. It's mostly for clothes. I want the clothes. So I've been tempted for a while to get off free trial. And I feel like the time is close. It's near. This is a month I've spent a lot of money because I went out of town, but I shouldn't be spending a lot of money next month, so maybe it's time. How am I enjoying 14? I'm enjoying it so much. Thank you for asking. Yes, I loved the ending of A Realm Reborn. It was so good, so epic. And now I'm in the post-game content, which opened really strong, I would say. And now that we're getting towards like thwarting a Titan, I'm a little bit like, okay, we're doing this again. But I think it will pick back up, and I'm excited to get to that. Glam is true endgame, exactly. You returned, thank the navigator. When I learned that you went to the Serpent's Tongue by yourself, feared you'd meet an untimely demise. But tell me, what became of the others? I may have a couple of corpses for you, I'm so sorry. Dear gods! These wounds were not intended to kill, but to torture and to maim. Does their savagery know no bounds? Enemies or no? They go too far. I dread to think what might have become of the two who remain unaccounted for. Pray they haven't suffered the same evil fate. She's beautiful, by the way. At the very least, one of my men came back alive, and for that, I owe you my thanks. The price we paid was dear, but we have the intelligence we need. Even as we speak, the Admiral finalizes the details of the operation. The war horns will sound at any moment now. Be ready to sally forth when they do. Alas, tragedy. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see, was that... Oh, I've got some stuff to equip. Okay. Nice, we love to see it. I've spent so much time on glam. It seems very tedious. I've watched other people, like, mess with their glam a bit. And it's a lot of, like, playing with dyes and colors and etc, etc, etc. So it's been interesting to see. The Gift of Eternity. Oh, this looks important. Falkbreda awaits the commencement of the operation with barely concealed rage. Oh, she angry. I've spent my last skill on glam so many times. It's also so evil on free trial having a currency cap. I'm at cap right now, 300k. Can't make any more money. So, another reason I need to buy the game. Anyway, this seems important. She's angry. Thrice damned fishback bastards. I'll kill them slowly and then chase their rotten souls through all 7 L's. Oh my god, Minfilia, my wife is here! And Movib! Yeah, there's a currency cap. Isn't that so evil? There are a few, and I also can't use the market board, which really bothers me. Yeah, exactly. You said that as I said it. And I want to be able to use that, so it's kind of frustrating. Peace, Commander. We are here for a purpose, and vengeance is not it. I want your mind on the task at hand, savvy? My apologies, Admiral. You may count on me to keep a clear head. Good. According to our sole surviving scout, the Sahagin and their thralls have already begun to amass the Aetheryte in the depths of Sapsa. If we are to act, it must be now. Hi, Jake. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. And you can't have retainers, which isn't like the end of the world, but my inventory I think is full. I keep meaning to sell everything and I'm forgetting. Ugh. Hi, Astra. Welcome in. Free trial restrictions are annoying, I agree, but it's a bit of lowest common denominator. Amount of bots that would ruin the market board would be insane. Oh, absolutely. I'm not disrespecting their need to do this with the free trial. It's mostly like reasons that I am ready to move past it, but they're incredibly generous to give people what they do. The men are ready. We but await your orders, Admiral. As predicted, the Sahagin have tightened security in and around the spawning grounds. A frontal assault is like to be met with the fierce resistance. Okay. But we are not so artless as that, Commander. We shall divide our forces and strike them hard and fast at key locations. Remember, our ultimate objective is to take the Sapsa at Aetheryte and eliminate the Sahagin priest presiding over the summoning. We are not here to kill them all. We're trying to halt the summoning of a god as best we can. Beth, I relate to that. Same. I always be like, where is this Discord I'm looking for? The Maelstrom shall engage and distract the Sahagin's legion of drowned pirates at the Serpent's Tongue. Commander, you have charge over this effort. Be mindful that the lay of the land there is devilish for attacking forces. Let the foreign levy spearhead the assault, and have subsequent units fan out to cover their flanks. At the self-same moment, a diversionary squadron formed of galleons from the Crimson Fleet shall harry the enemy from offshore. It's battle time. Oh my god, Minfilia's talking. In likewise, we Scions shall form smaller units, in hopes of confusing the Sahuagin defensive efforts. Bee and Y'shtola, the two of you are to make your way to the site of the summoning ritual. The Admiral's diversions should serve to thin enemies' defenses, rendering your path less perilous. A small party, I believe, should be able to win through without drawing unwarranted attention. Thancred and Yugiri, your mission is to lure as many Sahuagin as possible out of the spawning grounds. I forgot we met Yugiri last time. She is a new character to us. And she seems cool so far. But I haven't gotten to meet her too much. Her people are the ones who just moved into our new neighborhood, Revenant's Toll. We invited them. Having done so, take to your heels and circle round to join the infiltration unit of Y'shtola and Bee. When all has been set in motion, I myself shall cut a path to the Aetheryte, accompanied by Lady Minfilia, as we agreed. Well, don't let me keep you, friends. To battle! It's dark, it's stormy, we're battling, it's happening. When last did we fight side by side, Bee? Too long ago, I warrant. But come, let us away. We started playing comp, like quick play, unfortunately. What do you mean by this, Shakira? You've been playing it a lot? Quest accepted. Very beautiful view in the distance. Okay. Continuing on my merry way, the Gift of Eternity, we are headed... Where are we headed? Oh, over there. It was a little hard to see that. I just like weapon skins. I want one for everyone. I only play comp now. Oh my god. I fear that this is a change that many people go through, many experience. I definitely know other people. I feel like there are other people here who mostly play comp. I feel like I could definitely be that kind of person if I didn't play Overwatch with Laura, because she does not like comp. But I feel like if you play a lot of comp, eventually it probably starts to feel like, what's the point of quick play, you know what I mean? I think I landed in too weird of a place. The gold weapons are so cute, I need them all! Oh, the Sahuagin have been alerted to your presence! Dun dun dun! Well, let's start killing them then. Oh, I'm reminded that I still have a, I think I have a job quest to do. I have to remember that. Quick play is my warm-up whenever I play DPS or tank. Valid. Hi, Clone! Welcome in. 2.2 already. I know, we're moving fast. Things are happening. We're currently trying to stop Ifrit, I believe, from being brought back again. The usual. Just got an ad for the Am I Gay test? Yes, I am. I love to remember the Am I Gay test. Ah, memories. My past. Just killing a bunch of fish people right now. Don't mind me. I like the bubble sounds though. They're good. Yesterday was Pride and 2 different people called out of my workplace. And I feel like it was because of Pride. I was like, girl, I don't want to work on Pride either. I didn't realize that it was Pride yesterday. I'm like, every day is Pride. What are you talking about? I didn't do a test of sorts. It was more a, why the guy hot? Fair. I definitely feel like I was in middle school or something and I was like I definitely did an am I gay test. But not necessarily an experience everybody has. Sometimes you don't need to Google a test specifically. Hi Amethyst, welcome in. It's nice to see you. How the heck are you today? I hope you're good. And Amethyst, specifically, happy Father's Day to you, iconic local father. Nick Nelson, the soul taker of a genuine Am I Gay quiz. I know, I'm so sad for Heartstopper to end too, Beth. Doing delivery, so I'm not gonna be able to be around long, but I wanted to say hi. No worries, I hope you're having an okay day with the fam. But thank you for saying hi, and I did add the new command that you requested, that you redeemed, just so you know. It's here. Official. I saw something about a Heartstopper movie. Is that gonna be the finale? Are they ending it with a movie? Oh my god, you stole it! What's happening? Are you okay? Aiding. Pray, do not concern yourself. 'Twas but a glancing blow. Come, the aetheryte is close at hand. Let us press on. Stola. Movie finale. Oh my god, I'm so sad too. Oh. Hello?
Damn them. They have made thralls of soldiers and civilians both.
Voice acting! Okay, Thancred.
Did I miss much?
And the new girl. Okay. Okay, Yugiri. She's getting them. Showcasing her talents.
So that is how you fight in the Far East. Mental note, pick no quarrel with Domans. But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency.
Is this the most I've ever seen him smile? This might be the in-game intro to Rogue. Oh, interesting. They are like really showcasing the combat right now. I know. Well, Beth, at least there is always Heartstopper. You can always go back and watch it again. And Chugga, you once had a Nick Nelson haircut? I need to see that at some point if you want to share. Get him! Hi, Lou. Welcome in. Game is currently recognizing game. I'm seeing it live in action. He looks so happy on the battlefield.
To the Aetherite!
To the Aetherite! Hey, that's exciting at least, Beth. I agree. At least there's still heated rivalry. We got this, guys. Let's jump into battle. Gun? Is that Merlvib?
You'll forgive me my lateness.
It is, I guessed right. Okay, queen.
I've been something of a liability of late, I know. 'Tis high time I set about making amends.
Nothing to amend. Thancred. Everything's fine between us. Don't even worry about it. It's nice to see they're already playing around with the cinematography of these scenes again, like they did with 1.0. Yeah, I'm liking this. I agree. It feels very epic and exciting. Time to kill the fish guys. Fish priests die now.
Long have you shriveled Swordwalkers, tormented our kind.
His voice is crazy.
But no more! Your time is at an end! You shall perish with salt in your wounds and sea in your lungs.
Sure.
Lord of the world, hearken to our plea. Lord of the world, deliver us from our misery.
I don't remember these scenes at all. I wonder if you've just forgotten them or if they've been changed or reworked. Peach has been asking me to get out of bed for an hour. Aw, Peach. Do I finally get up? She's hungry. Yeah, feed the baby. If you feel like you got it in you. If you're ready to get up.
Feel that?
They're doing the thing.
I know this sensation. It's the echo.
What?
What's Mama saying to us?
Such power! It is transcendent!
So they were gathering a lot of crystals and we thought it was to resurrect a god, but now it seems like maybe they're trying to commune with the echo, which is the ability that we have? Whorl's not having it. Oh. That doesn't seem normal. Oh. Oh.
7 hells.
Strike me down if you will. It is futile. I have mastered the gift. I am eternal. Oh, mighty Leviathan.
Leviathan, not Ifrit.
Ruler of the seas, born of waters primordial. I offer unto you this frail flesh, that you might grant your faithful servants deliverance.
So he's using the power of the crystal and offering himself to Leviathan. Ooh. I've got Under the Sea stuck in my head now. Under the Sea. I've never seen that movie. It's a good movie.
I beseech you, come forth.
That's the vibe of this area. I understand. This is bad news for us.
Die, damn you!
It's nice having her with us on the field. This is like the most I've ever been with companions. Having your Stola here, Thancred, Manfilia.
You cannot kill that which is eternal.
We sure can try. Oh my, Shakira, that's crazy. There's not much more you can do. Oh!
Heavens forfend.
This is bad. This is not what we wanted to see.
Damn it all!
Whirlwhip is not happy. I'm enjoying the reactions. That's Sour Blue Raspberry Mountain Dew. Ooh, that sounds really good though.
My being
I'm sorry it hurt your stomach.
the way. It should by right be infinite. Am I not immortal? Curse you, emissary!
Freaking Sahagin priest. You fool!
Everlasting!
Leviathan said,
Where did he
"Ah."
go?
And then he left. He said, okay, nice little snack, I'll go. It was like $1, I couldn't resist. It's good to have a treat sometimes. Can't always avoid the belly hurt. It's my fault we lose because no heals. Oh my god. You can only do so much, I agree with you.
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hell!
Hi, Izuku, welcome in.
Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates. Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost.
That was fast.
For a mercy, 'twould seem the primal now makes for open sea. But why does he not press his advantage? Unless... God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
He really came out with a plan. Izuku, thank you for the love. I hope you're having a great day. Just for reference, I was a Juno with 9k damage, 8k heals. Especially like, I think sometimes damage characters in Overwatch, like they expect you to constantly like go out of your way to go find them. And that's so ridiculous if they're nowhere to be found. Like you gotta stay safe as well. These are a rare case of Australians getting something that Americans don't have. Oh, interesting. There's no ice. It's like 2 degrees outside, but I want ice in my soda. Oh. I'm not a big ice drinker. Do you like ice? I ask everyone. Do you put ice in your drinks? I don't usually. Unless it's like an iced latte. Then I will. Oh my god, I'm with everybody. We're all together. Ah! I'm pretty excited about it. I'm gonna take 1 second and go pee, but I'm not gonna BRB or anything because I'm gonna be really fast. I'm gonna be so quick, so fast. Don't even worry about it. I'm just gonna mute for a minute. Enjoy hanging out with our circle of friends here. It's gonna be great. BRB. Good time to grab a drink of water yourself if you need it, or take your meds. Reminder. I'm actively taking my meds as we speak. Are you looking through the camera? Yes, I'm perceiving you. No. I've drank so much stuff today, generally. And it's funny because my mouth still feels kind of dry. I'm just the kind of person who needs a lot of hydration. I don't know what it is about me, but I am like that. And so I'm really thirsty. I've had a bunch of water and tea and coffee. So many things. Need to see this early on. They were trying to show more stuff about the Echo. Yeah, I feel like I still don't know so much about it. So glad they're setting the scene. Okay. Understand, I speak of no normal wall of water. That which Leviathan makes ready to conjure carries more destructive power than aught seen in nature, enough to raise entire coastal settlements. If his last attempt is any guide, we cannot suffer history to be repeated. Yet, how in the seven hells are we to prevent it? Good question. Gotta go celebrate my brother's birthday at my cousin's house. Bye. Hey, it was nice to see you for a minute. Have a great day, Izuku. Maybe we'll see you later. I'll be streaming for a long time. For a nice long time. All right, got a new piece of gear. Oh, but it's not better than what I'm wearing, which is fine. Into the heart of the Whorl, Merlvib is brooding over Leviathan's return. At this point, we really don't. Like, it lets us see stuff and talk to people, but it's still a mysterious thing. Yeah, it doesn't feel like anyone from my team really knows, like, why it exists. They're just like, we've got this power and we need to use it for good, but that's it. Though our plight cries out for action, we must take thought. So long as Leviathan remains in the open sea, he is effectively beyond our reach. Our fleet is second to none. Of that you may be sure. But Lemlayan herself would struggle to best the Lord of the Whorl in his element. In a straight fight, he would make meat and matchwood of us. We need to think of another plan, that much is plain. Let us return to Limsa and see if we can not think of one. I shall await you in the command room. What, we're leaving to go to Limsa right now? When Leviathan is just here? I don't know that that's the best course of action, but I mean, if Merlvib says that's what we're doing, it's what we're doing, so I can't complain. All right. Let's go meet up with her. I understand her way of thinking. We need to make a plan before we jump into anything, but I'm also like, oh, we're right. What if we made a plan here? Can we not make a plan here? Apparently we can't. Well, I will go back to the docks. My former home, the docks. Now just a place I hang out. I believe. Okay, the command room is this way. I was like, which way is it? All right, get me in there. Let me see that queen. Someone did this horrible Ethan Winters Father's Day edit. I'm done with the internet today. That's really funny, actually. I guess my favorite father, Ethan Winters. Would not think that.
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western Lanosha. Hearthstone, 'twas called. Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the company of heroes put him down before he could do too much damage. But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
Chris is my favorite father. Wait till he is a DILF. We love a DILF. Happy Father's Day to all my US DILFs out there.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystal stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations.
Leon is sort of a DILF in a way. In a way, I don't know that Leon has any children, but like he is, in theory, a DILF. He gives, especially in Requiem, has that energy to him. So I see where you're coming from with that. Okay, one moment. I kind of want to make my Lachlan's a little smaller. I'm so sorry, Lachlan's, but you're a bit large for me today. I'll be honest with you. I feel like they're encroaching on my space a little bit. Okay, I feel like that's more reasonable. Lachlan's. So a bunch of my stuff was unlocked. I fixed it. Okay.
If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa. That cannot happen. The primal must be stopped.
Sick of these freaking primals showing up every 5 minutes.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
Perhaps from the sky? Just a thought?
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
The company of heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
They're stumped.
Admiral, if I may.
Amethyst, I was just saying Happy Father's Day to you. Iconic father. I hope you have a good day with the fam. And I said that I did add your new command, by the way. Just so you know, it's in there.
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe.
And that makes sense. For all the ADR troubles the ARR cast, Rovib was a standout VA. I agree. She has such a good voice. All right, good to know Amethyst.
This, in effect, is what
Thanks
the
for
company
lurking,
of
Beth.
heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told.
Weakening his water abilities.
If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Ha! Just gonna make him a powerless snake.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
So are we thinking airship?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and Vermelis.
That's pretty funny. Hi, Frostrea. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a good day. I like that they had to bicker about who thought of this idea first.
But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another.
That's true.
In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe. But I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed two ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Sticking two ships together, make an extra big ship. Seems kind of smart. And I know you did. You almost forgot your bone. Beth, nice job getting it. Good job. Good job remembering. Reminder to anybody, claim your fish bone if you've forgotten. Never a bad time to remember.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Oh, wait, the way he looked at her.
What I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan.
Arctic, the fish bone is too expensive to claim. That is crazy.
This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel.
We need a we need tow mater in here. We need lightning for speed. We need tow mater for towing.
Suffice it to
Cars
say,
glab.
the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
What an icon. I love his eye color.
It will be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well.
Farewell, get us in there. Let's go.
Assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morabee Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait. Storm Marshal Slafierson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
Post-haste. One channel point shall not be used. Wow, a little dramatic. I recently got a footstool also, because with the way that my chair and desk are arranged, my feet can't quite touch the ground. And I had actually never thought to get one, but I'm the kind of person who's always like trying to sit crisscross applesauce in my desk chair, even though it doesn't really function like that. But Laura got a little footstool. She thought of it first, and I stole it for a few days to try it out, and it was really nice. So I got one for myself. And I'm just like arranging it now. It's my first time using it. And I'm comfy, I'm cozy, I'm sat.
At once, Admiral.
Alright, Beetleweed kind of making eyes at him.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsa Lominsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light.
I love Limsa Lemons. I would do anything for my country. I'm ready to serve, and my queen. Bowing at her feet. Anything for her. Oh, and now we speak to Yugiri. It is impressive. I do feel like the post-ARR has had a lot more voice acting already. Like, A Realm Reborn just had so little. And I imagine it will just continue to increase, but I feel like we really only got it in the most big and epic of scenes. And we've gotten it in the post patches like a bit more frequently than that. Beings held as gods also exist in what you would call the Far East. Legends tell us that they walked among us in days of yore, but I confess that I never truly believed them. That I should live to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. Now that I've come face to face with a primal, I do begin to understand why the Guardians fear them so. It's valid. They're not fun. What is it? A message, Admiral. I judged it best be delivered at once. I am listening. According to the Yellow Jackets, a man has appeared who claims to have defeated Leviathan. One of the company of heroes? The details are hazy, Admiral. We've dispatched one of our own to question the individual. I am disinclined to put any store by his claim, and even should it be true, it is as Y'shtola said. None save the company of heroes have bested Leviathan, and we know how they went about it. If this man is of their number, what could he tell us that we do not already know? Fair point. Oh, he could help us, like, in the battle. And yet, having wagered Limsa's survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals, can we afford to ignore this man? If his testimony could yield us any manner of advantage, should we not hear it? Damn it all. The twin vessel will soon be ready. We have no time to wait for the Maelstrom's report on the supposed primal slayer's claims. B. Seek him out and learn what he knows. At the very least, it will spare you the torment of waiting for the reckoning in idleness. Okay, we have an assignment. I wonder who this is. Man you're looking for is believed to be a resident of the Grey Fleet in Lowen Lenosha. The Storm Private said to question him should already be in the vicinity. May your journey prove fruitful. May indeed. I'm unlurking because I'm too excited for Deltarune. Can't wait for lesbians! Sad about no lesbians in trailer, but I will hope. I'm jealous of Thursday Beth who's played it. I love being excited for a video game. Ain't nothing like it. It is truly the best feeling. Truly the best, truly the most exciting. So we're going into the heart of the Whorl. But while I'm here... Oh, actually, my job quests don't show up here anymore. I wonder if I need to do one of those. I feel like I do, but I don't know. Let me check my journal. I don't think so. I thought I got a notification about it, but maybe I was wrong. Anyway, why don't I go here to Costa del Sol? Oh wait, you have negative comp points? I lagged when I switched them and now I have tons banked out. Like I'm in the negatives by a large... Oh no! What the heck? I'm in Overwatch debt somehow. How could they do this to you, Shakira? They hate you so much, apparently. Been a Toby Fox fan for 10 years, which is crazy. Because Undertale came out 11 years ago. Wow, I can't believe it's been so long. I've been feeling that way about a bunch of different, like, games and fandoms I'm in lately. Being like, wow, I've been doing this for this many years. Or even thinking about, like, I think I realized I was queer when I was 13 or 14. And I'm 28 now. So it's crazy to have known that about myself for half my life. That's such a long time. Half my life. Alright, getting on my Magitech armor for the trek. To show you guys my keyboard, I pulled out my dad's old razor from the closet. One of those where you can code to be different colors. Oh, my keyboard is a lesbian flag? No, we definitely have not seen. That's iconic. I love that. LED keyboards, I'm a fan. My keyboard isn't light up like that, but I do really like it. Alright, we got a storm private here. Oh my god, I think we've met this guy before. We have Tractoum. He's so ridiculous. He was claiming to be a member of the Company of Heroes, and then it was debunked. It was proven that he was lying. So I'm a little surprised to be here with him again. I'm like, buddy, did we not deal with this? Oh, it's also a mechanical one, so it's all clicky. I like a clicky keyboard. I'm a fan. Oh boy, the Company of Heroes again. Now look here, you. You'll have your bloody story right after you carry those sacks of grain over to the mill. But sir, that's what you said before you had me pick those oranges for you. And before I mucked out the chocobo stables. And before I rolled that millstone over to the mill. And also before... And his outfit. God, man, I've worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days. And you hear me complain. Bah, suppose some of us ain't made for the rougher stuff. Alright. I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said old Tractome ain't a generous soul. Now prick your ears, cause I won't be repeating myself. Do modesty. Besides, there's only so much epicness a man can take in one sitting. You can? Ahem. The tale of Tractome's epic victory over the dead primal Leviathan. Now, Leviathan is huge, make no mistake. To give you an idea how big, each of his scales is about as wide across as me members long. That's no mean feat, let me tell ya. When I found him, I could barely see for all the brine he was pelting me with. Must have been a lagoon's worth at least. Even knocked me trusty axe out of me hand at one stage. Of course, that proved to be a grave mistake. What happened next? Why, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him up in knots. But not wanting to take all the glory for myself, I let me mates in the Company of Heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as heroic. Mayhap too modest. Now, as Thomas say, you can never truly beat Leviathan. Hey, you've got to learn to live with them and make the best of a bad situation. Not the company, though. Leviathan, indeed. Oh, wow, it's you! I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was just enjoying the attention is all. I take it back, everything I said. I was never part of the Company of Heroes. I'm no marauder. I'm actually a complete coward. Words. I just have to do a different accent. My E key is showing off that it's getting stuck. Oh! He's got chocobo dung! No, I'm the maggots! You find wriggling in chocobo dung! I have to lie to women to tumble them, and that don't happen much. Oh my, this freaking guy. I feel bad for the dude who was sent out to come talk to him. I sure as hell didn't fight Leviathan, but I have seen them with my own eyes. It was a fair few years back when I was working as a baker's hand. I was shirking me duties one day, loitering about the harbour, when I saw it. Great big massive sea serpent some moms off the coast, with a fleet of galleons making straight for it, cannons firing. I was so bloody scared, I soiled myself right there and then. What? Oh gods, just remembering that day made me soil myself all over again. Oh man, this freaking guy. Hey, wait! If you're here asking about Leviathan, it means you're planning to fight him, ain't you? You freaking bet. Well, take care. He really is terrible. Dreadful, I tell you. If you're not careful, he'll end up in his gullet or at the bottom of the sea. And I just nod. Well, why, you worthless lying whoreson? I can't believe you made me handle chocobo dung. And he leaves. Oh, we're not even gonna leave together. Okay. B, this is Minfilia. Were you able to learn aught of use against Leviathan? I beg your pardon? Leviathan? I see. But 'tis unfortunate. At any rate, I have tidings for you. The twin vessel is now complete. We await you at the Morrowby dry docks. Pray make your way here as soon as you are able. Oh, that didn't yield much, did it? Oh, you know, sometimes I feel like your password for something just kind of comes up wrong, but then, like, it's fine. I feel like sometimes I forget a letter or a number or something. You know how it goes. 1 second. Yeah, I'm not good about, like, saving my passwords anywhere. I'm kind of bad about it. Hi, Bo. 'Tis nice to see you. Happy Sunday. I was just about to crack open a cold one, known as a sparkling blueberry lemonade water. Sounds pretty good. Just cracking a cold one open on my Sunday. You know how it is. Cold one buddies, are you having a Coke? Jugga, you've decided to torture yourself? How so? Give me the deeds. How goes it? I feel like maybe I need to be over there. Delicious. I'm told your jaunt to the Grey Fleet proved fruitless. My sympathies, lass. I'll wager it served to take your mind off the events of recent days, though, but enough of that nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. The twin vessel, the Whorl Eater, quite the name, I call her, is complete, and she surpasses all my expectations. In addition to her prodigious tonsage, she's been fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. I would mention also she is nigh unsinkable, but I'm not one to tempt fate. Watching an RE8 playthrough, already yelled Daddy see Chris. Oh my god. You like the way he looks in that game. Okay, I always forget which one you don't like the way he looks in, but it's 7. The Whorl Eater and her crew stand ready, my friend. Just give the word and we shall bear you to Leviathan. Okay. Getting on a ship. Things are happening. I am prepared. Lord of the Whorl. Ainzar stands ready to send you off to your encounter with the Lord of the Whorl. I'm ready. Sugar barking. Hey, this isn't a mistake. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, as you should. This is how you relax during your time off. By barking. Ah, I know that look. You're ready. Having been constructed in some haste, the Whorl Eater may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She's been fitted with what our friends at Nardic and Vermelis are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, it will use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. Okay. I'm so scared and it's not even started. Oh my god. Why are you deciding not to play this one yourself, Sugar? I'm curious. It is expected that the Sahagin and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Thancred and Y'shtola, I would have you assist in this effort. If it is to fulfill its purpose, your diversionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. Yugiri has been awful since we met. Not awful. She's been awesome. Wow, very different word. Similar start. But I'm glad she's helping the party so much. Hi, Sephiroth, welcome in. How are you doing? How's your day? We would welcome it. Having seen you fight in Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Thancred and Yustola, if you would join the 3rd Levy and Lady Yugiri, the 5th. I'm doing fantastic, great. I'm so happy to hear it. I am doing well myself. Enjoying some Sunday gaming time. Having a nice chill day. But what words have I for the woman who has made a sport of slaying gods? Only these. Go warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments and add a few words of mine own. Know that we have the utmost faith in you, Bee. May the crystal bless and keep you. Love them. Icons. I recently resubbed to 14 and the addiction has been real. I feel that. The Whorl Eater is now accessible. Okay, I'm scared, but I'm excited to do a new thing. Where are you at in the game? Let's read about the Whorl Eater. The Sahagin. I'm gonna scoot this over a little. Reviled beast tribe native to the Indigo Deep have succeeded in summoning forth their voracious god, the primal Leviathan. Should the mighty serpent be allowed to unleash a tidal wave, the entire city of Limsa Lominsa will be swept into the sea. Faced with watery oblivion, the leaders of the Maelstrom have conceived a desperate plan. By lashing together 2 warships and filling their holds with corrupted crystals, they hope to pierce the Lord of the Whorl's defenses and give a chosen few the chance to dispatch the primal. With courage and steel, the Whorl Leader sits in the bay with her towing vessel, the Triumph, awaiting but the command to cast off. I just started post Stormblood. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna do the thing. I'm full of fear. Oh, that you're reading the description. Yeah, I love to. I feel like I learned from the Souls series that reading descriptions in video games is so important. What class do you like to play? What job? I am a warrior. And I quite enjoy it. I feel like this duty, this mission, will probably put me to level 55, which I'm excited about. Full party, okay. So that means I'm not gonna be the only tank, which I like. I've only done 1 dungeon so far with a full party of 8 people, and it was nice. We're on the ship. We're ready for battle. Warrior's my furthest class. Oh my god, twin. Forget all the mechanics. So I've been playing Dragoon or Dancer mostly. Oh, cool. Leviathan is angry. He's mad. I haven't experimented too much in terms of job yet in the game. But I really like Warrior. It's very fun. Oh, so glittery. Time for battle. All right, let's get in there. Still have the music stuck in my head. All right, where'd he go? Everyone's going this way. Oh! Didn't expect that. Oh, I see we've got some other various enemies around as well. Gotta pay attention to that. Wherever they are. Should come here and help out. Okay, he growl, he angry. Oh, that's nice about dancers starting at a higher level. I know some of the classes are like that, but the jobs. Like samurai. Okay, he disappeared. Ooh. It's a soggy time. You challenge me with trickery, fools, your mortal contrivances, blah, 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 blah. He's angry, essentially. So much is happening! I think we killed him. Unless there's more. He went back in the water. Hey, okay, I think it was just that. That wasn't too bad. Again, it's pretty nice going in with a full party. I like it. It's nice not being the only tank. All right, confronted. So dramatic, literally, but very epic. Very epic. I liked it. Lord done been killed. And they were so worried for what? Hi, cat girl. Ooh, I think you should watch this and play Sims 3. I think that sounds like a good time to me. Because then you get to hang out with us. But also, whatever you want to do is fine. Of course. Happy Sunday. How's your weekend going, cat girl? Hope it's been good. Okay, so I believe we're just going back to Mervib's office to chat more. Oh, he has some things to say to us, Xanthael. Knowing the urgency of your business, I thought it best to refrain from making conversation during your past few visits. but today I will permit myself a few words. I feel truly privileged to have had the honor of admitting a hero such as you. You are an inspiration to us all, madam. And on that note, the Admiral awaits you in the command room. Wink. Hi, Space Laura! How's it going? Werewolves in Resident Evil? Yeah, you are correct, Sugar. They are in there. This isn't your first time watching a playthrough of 8, is it? Space Laura, century-old fishbone, ye old. And 34% saying, okay, not too bad, not too shabby. This does not make sense. I know, I wonder what the lore implications are, TBH. I do not know. Bo, today you're an umami fishbone. Also, it looks so pretty outside on the ship. 60% sane, that's pretty sane. Better than a lot of people. I got 0% sane today. Sane safe. Space Laura, I hope work's going okay.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you.
Typical. I'm always saving the day, the world. Clone, 2 days ago I finally got my copy of the newest Dungeon Crawler Carl book. At the author's favorite bookstore, no less. And yesterday I was at a little town fair and there was this small business selling all sorts of book stuff. I needed a bookmark for the book. And I really loved them, but none of them had the right vibe to put in a DCC book. Then I turn around, there's a whole section of DCC bookmarks and keychains. Oh, that's lucky. So I assume you copped. I assume you got some stuff. I don't know, Sugar, that's a good question.
Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally.
Hyping me up. And you got a bookmark and a keychain? Nice.
On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks.
Means the world coming from her.
Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated.
She has such a nice voice.
This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man.
That's Mommy Vib. Ah, yes it is.
Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
Thank you, Queen. Yugiri has been so nice since she got here. She's been incredibly nice, incredibly helpful, incredibly thoughtful. I appreciate her. When does it say when Chris did fight a werewolf? Because I don't remember that happening. But I'm just remembering the one instance that we see him. What is this game?
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Their combat did look kind of similar when they were fighting earlier.
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral.
He looks so sweetie right now.
Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own.
Oh.
By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
Ninja was not released until 2.4. Oh, so she was teasing it by saying she'd teach the people. That's cool. I like that there are like lore reasons for the future classes existing, future jobs.
I'm heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
She inspired him.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
You stole her! You jest, of course.
Outed.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
They're all just gossiping about him in front of his very own face.
Minfilia, please!
And Minfilia looks so delighted about it.
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not.
He's like her big brother. Aw.
Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Sugar, the most I know is Chris, hot mommy. That's all I know. Wow, I'm surprised that you didn't know more about it, Sugar. I'm so glad you're going through this because I definitely forgot a lot of ARR stuff, I imagine. But how long did you take a break from it? She has to embarrass him when she has the chance. Valid.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
Hi, Brett. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. Probably close to 4 years ago. Oh my god, so it has been a while. Clone, I've only played ARR like 3 times. So you don't remember any of it, of course. I bet it's fun when you get to late game to go and like replay the early game stuff and see how the lore builds upon itself.
You wished a word in private.
Oh. What are the women discussing? Lady Yugiri. Oh.
The better not to spoil the festive mood.
Mm.
History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
Braids are cute. Thank you, Brett.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the primal's existence.
Brett, how's your day going, by the way? Knowing this info makes me wonder so much about if Leon's father... Oh, I was like, Leon's father! If Leon's fought anything like this. Me too. I guess I'm Father's Day pilled. You know that man bears the part of the blame for the primal's existence.
Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
Y'shtola is so right for this. I feel like a lot of the times, the Scions or any high, powerful character in this game, in this universe, they're always talking about the beast tribes like they're so icky and nasty and awful and deserve nothing, and like they live in the wastes. And I feel like nobody ever cares about them having rights too. But then they're so upset when the beast tribes like deign to summon their god. Ugh, and try and get an upper hand. How dare they? So it's nice. It's nice to see Y'shtola saying this. I appreciate her. Sitting for a moment and giving my back a break. Lifting up my car for some maintenance today. Oh my god. Then it started raining. So that was fun. Ugh. That sounds unpleasant, Brett. Well, I'm glad you're taking a little break. As you should. As you deserve. And nay. Cat girl, yes. Horse reference. I know, Suga, you're having a reckoning. I mean, RE8 in general has some crazy enemies. Hi, V. It's actually exclamation point sanity, but you're close. Really, I should like make it so that it works either way. 42% saying, okay, could be better, could be worse. How you doing today? Your EP, valid. Luckily, I finished the oil change before it became pouring. Okay, that's a relief at least, Brett. V, you're vegetarian today. And Brett, 31% saying, also a little tough. I wonder what Rovib thinks of that.
I'll not deny your reasoning, but when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
She's so intense. V, you're 114th daily fishbone. Let's go.
Admiral. Stay the course then, but know that it will lead to no good end.
She's also so beautiful. It's true. Rovib is being so defensive. She's like, I'm just supposed to keep my people safe, and that's it, period. But like, it's not gonna help in the future. The beast tribes are just gonna keep trying to summon their gods. Fibbone! It should. That's it. You're right about that. And yes, umami fishbone Brett.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
I wonder if Rovib heard that.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us.
Am I showing you my wife list? I have not seen this. I would love to see V. I love your two Lachlan's, thank you. They're twinnies.
When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
Dang, so she's just like completely disagreeing with what they said. Rovib, kind of chaotic, kind of problematic. Oh my god, you really have a list. A wife list. Wow, congratulations on all of your wives. You truly have a harem of wives. Small number of pish posh wish wash. Oh, I can't carry any more items. I have to go sell. I gotta get to a merchant. Anyway, luckily I'm close to one. Arctic. Not a wife. There are even more than that? That's crazy. They aren't actually vampires and werewolves, but BOWs. I'm gonna have fun doing research when my brain doesn't hurt. Yeah, probably good to stave off the research for now, but I feel you. Sometimes I'm like so curious, even when I'm not feeling well. It's hard to It's hard to not think thoughts in my brain. Okay, let's go to Hawker's Alley. Do some selling. Checked out my virtual villagers. I think I'm gonna play Sea Stories now. Nice. I hope you have fun. Oh my god, congratulations on your marriage. Congratulations, Arctic and V. This was a huge day. I need to sell to someone though. Okay, here I can do some selling. I do have a bunch of stuff I've just like randomly purchased, so. Anyway, V, how's your day going? Spine drops. This alchemically crafted restorative instantly cures most instances of paralysis. Interesting. But yeah, you know, I've taken on some of the different various crafting classes in this game, so sometimes I buy stuff for that. And I think I just have a bunch of things left over. You can always buy some of this back later. You asked something and I forgot. I heard the words, but no process. I said, how's your day? Was it good? Okay. Well, that makes some space. Goob. Spending time with Papa V. Nice. Then silly V doodle. Sweet. Cool. I'm glad it's been a good day. I'm happy to hear it. Happy and delighted, I might even say. Oh my god, I like your new wife art. Oh my god, the ring. So good, so important. Very well done. Clap, clap, clap. Amethyst, you did it, but I don't think it worked. Oh, did it work? I didn't hear it. But Bo heard it. I wonder why I didn't hear it. Maybe it happened like at the same time as something else. It did. Oh, me not noticing. The very important Wilhelm scream. I actually don't even know the reference point for this. I was oblivious. Completely oblivious. Anyway, let me get my stuff back.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, not for the...
Okay, so I think I already did
of
this
my
scene, but I wasn't able to like get the item at the end. Bum, 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 bum. It was a little quiet. Okay. I'll make it a little louder. Though part of me is like, are you being honest, Amethyst? Or do you just want it to be an obscene volume? Okay. You want to hear it again? I made it a little louder. How do you like that? Should I try to play Sims 3? I really want to play Sassini, but I don't want to lay down in my room right now. I say try to play Sims 3 then, Catgirl, if you don't want to lay in your room right now. Want to make ring into emote, but need to finish redesigning V. Oh, I wish you luck, V. When Yugiri met the Fraternity, Xanthael has orders to point you in the direction of the Leminson underworld. Oh. Perfect volume, in my opinion. Okay, thank you, Vern. I appreciate it. The Admiral has informed me of an arrangement. I have in my keeping a letter of introduction for Lady Yugiri. To the south stands a gate leading to a pier for smaller fishing vessels. Look for an inconspicuous Huron man there. Present this letter to him. He serves as a gatekeeper of sorts. Now, before you go, I am obliged to remind you that the members of the Fraternity to which you'd be introduced abide in the shadows of Leminson society. They value their independence more highly than pirates, and are united by a bond stronger than mithril. To wit, they are invariably wary of new faces. Though it be penned by the Admiral herself, mere words on parchment will only get you so far in their confidence. You must work for every ounce of trust they place in you. Hi, Giru. I'm cooking, but I don't want to be gluten intolerant. Fair. And you're 89% sane today. Okay, slay. Good news, Leon has only fought zombies and plagas. Oh, good for him. Good for him, at least. And the redesigning's going poorly, V? I'm sorry to hear it. You got this, though. And Vern92, literally bragging. I think you have the highest sanity of chat today, actually. Sticky sesame fishbone. That sounds pretty good. Oh, Sugar, feeling bad for Chris. Your man. He's gone through it. He's fought so many different kinds of things. Giru, I hope you're having a good Sunday. Guess I'm just gonna run there. Like, not that far away. Very relaxed. I love to hear it. Mine has been a relaxed one, too. I have been chilling today. The vibes have been good. Oh, it's so hot now. I freaking bet. It's been pretty warm here, too. It's not awful, but it's pretty warm. I'm not looking forward to it getting any warmer than it is right now. I think it might be up here. So many layers in this area. Hard to find stuff. Darned Leminson lower decks. Suga, you'll have to tell me more about the lore implications of the werewolves when you figure it out, because I'm curious. Oh, there! Like, how do all of these things exist in the Resident Evil universe? Inconspicuous man. Very inconspicuous. Nothing conspicuous about this fellow. Got business with me, Venturer? Here, I have a letter of introduction from Merlvib. A letter penned by Admiral Merlvib introducing Yugiri of Doma to the members of Leminsa's as yet unnamed secret fraternity. It's funny that it has no name. Why is that? So you're the woman the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred too. Been a while since I saw his shite-eaten grin. But what with all the doe-eyed wenches about, I expect he's got his hands full. And here's Yugiri. Ah, you must be the far easterner what Milwib says wants to train with us. Welcome to Limsa, milady. I am Yugiri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when I first learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken. You're not the first person to say that, lass. Limsa's a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as of my people and I keep to the shadows, but got nothing to be ashamed of. Simply better for business we remain unseen. And so you have developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose, I see. Know that the practitioners of my art, too, are denizens of shadow. 'Tis in stealth that our strength lies. There is much we might learn from one another, I think. It's a plagus? It's a different kind of plague that's going on, Sugar? Is it related at all? And why in the Seven Hells? What in the Seven Hells are we waiting for? You come with us. Yugiri of Do What's It. We can get acquainted in a more private surrounds. That didn't come out right, did it? No, it didn't, sir. It did not. Oh. Lady Beam, I shall remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge they are in the best of hands. You've been a true friend to us Domans. No words would suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea. When that time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student. Oh, teaching me in the future? She met the frat. Good for you, Queen. Dice Circus, hi! Welcome in! Thank you so much for the raid! I see some people I know coming in. Hi, Scar. Hi, Zeno. How are you guys today? But Dice Circus, this is my first time meeting you, I believe. It's very nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming in. Let me give you a shout out. You were doing some D&D stuff. How was it? How was the D&Ding? My name is B, also known as Honey Garlic Fish Bones. I'm a queer variety streamer here on Twitch. It's very nice to meet you. I'm gay married, and I play lots of different games. I love JRPGs, I love horror, I love cozy. I'm a little all over the place, but I'm fairly new to Final Fantasy XIV. I guess I'm not that new anymore. I finished like the base game, and I'm moving towards the first expansion, Heavensward, right now. So I've been in it for a while, but after this, we're going to be finishing, hopefully, the DLC with Ada and Resident Evil 4 Remake, which I'm really excited about. But how was your stream? I would love to hear about it. This is your D&D group. Thank you for bringing them here, Scar. I appreciate it. That's so nice of you. It was your last session of Act 1. We're sailing across the ocean now. Totally not to our peril. Oh, of course, of course, of course, of course. Welcome in. Hi, Picto. Hi, Skrillville. I like your name. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Nick. Hi, Cynthiara. Ooh, I like your name as well. A lot of good names. Hi, Dixon. Welcome in, everyone. I'm glad you had such a fun sesh. That's awesome. Her keyboard died. Dice Circus, I'm so sorry that your keyboard died. I haven't played too much D&D in my life, but I do really enjoy it, especially listening to it. I fell off for a little bit, but I recently got back onto Critical Role Campaign 4, and I've been listening to a lot of it. I'm on episode like 21. I feel like they're on like 29 now. So I'm catching back up. But I've made it to the Schemers table, if anybody else is listening to that. And I feel like it's gotten good again. I like fell off for a little bit because I was like, the Seekers table was not my favorite. Mandy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I want to get into that. Brennan's been really great. He's been wonderful. And Nick, thank you. You fell off after episode 12. Ugh. I know it's been a tough one for a lot of longtime Critical Role fans. But yes, that's like my biggest familiarity with D&D. Raiders, Dice Circus, if you need to raid and run, no worries. People who are playing D&D, go de-stream, go take care of yourselves. Hydrate, reminder to take your meds, etc. I just binged the animated series for Vox Machina. So good. I saw something the other day about how, like, I think maybe Vern put it on her story, actually, how it's one of the biggest shows in streaming now and, like, is doing so well. I'm so happy for them. I watched the first season, but I need to catch up with it. I really like Vox Machina, so it's kind of silly of me not to be caught up, but there's just so many things all the time. So much to watch, so much to listen to, etc. And Mighty 9 was so good. I didn't listen to Campaign 3. I think I started it, but I didn't finish it. I only got like 20 episodes in, but Mighty 9 are my babies. They're just the best. Anytime I see anything with them, I'm like, eek. I would fight for them. Me too. Well, again, Scar, thank you for bringing your D&D pals here, and Dice Circus, thank you for raiding in. C3 was fine, acceptable round off for Exandria, I feel. Okay. Acceptable enough. And how's 14 going? It's going very well. Like I said, I finished the base game of 14 pretty recently, and I'm on like the post of that on my way to the first expansion, and it's been very fun. Lots of lore, lots of learning. We did a big fight before, and probably in like half an hour, I'm gonna be switching and trying to finish up the Resident Evil 4 Ada DLC, and that has been crazy fun. I can't wait to get back to it. I liked the game Resident Evil 4. It was pretty tough, but it was enjoyable. But the DLC, oh my god, has been so much fun. Parasitic organism called Cado, which was derived from a sentient ancient mold known as Megamycete, is what I found before the raid. Okay, good to know, Sugar. We were talking about RE8 and like some of the lore behind that previously. Thought everyone would get along great. Thank you, so sweet of you. But again, if you need to take care of yourselves, do your thing, do your thing. I'll return to my main story quest stuff. Through the Maelstrom, Yugiri has the air of a woman bursting with gratitude. Much and more has occurred since I first beheld Eorzea from the galleon's deck. Suffice it to say, I did not envisage being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me, I've kept you overlong. Doubtless you have pressing business of your own. Rest assured, I no longer require an escort in this land. When next you meet Lady Minfilia, pray relay to her my humblest thanks. Would that I could do so in person. I must needs fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, Warrior of Light. Bye, Queen. I guess it's funny because I accepted a quest from her, but she also said, get out of here. I'm done with you now. So, off I go. Let's see. So I need to do some traveling. Oh, we're going home. We're going to our hub area. I can use my free teleport for that. Nice. So scared of horror games, but I'm so tempted to try an RE game. Everyone seems to have so much fun. They really are a great time, and they're also different and like unique in their own ways. They're not that scary, I would say, personally. But at the same time, I feel like I'm kind of desensitized, so I don't know that I'm the person to ask. RE6 hasn't been scary. It's stressful. I personally felt that way about 4 as well. It was a bit stressful. But I would say if you're going to start with the series, I would start with the first game. It's old, but it has aged really well, like a fine wine. One might even say. Also, love this person's look. Oh my goodness. The purples, so pretty. RE6 is just bad. Even Suga thinks that RE6 is bad, and that's how you know it's bad. I do have to pee. I'll BRB. Go pee. Low key, I kind of have to pee too, but I'm kind of putting it off. I don't feel like it right now. I've had too many liquids to drink today, I fear. This is my wife, by the way, if you're not familiar with Final Fantasy XIV. It's this queen.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing.
It did seem like it.
When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, He took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul, but never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy.
That was kind of disturbing. Previously, we have this power of a crystal, special crystal power called an echo, and we encountered an enemy who was trying to take hold of this power, and he seemed to successfully do it. And even when we killed him, he then just like put his soul in another body, which was kind of crazy. Yeah, most people say 4 is the best of the series, though I really like a lot of the other games too. All very good. Many good places to start. Not 6. Not 5 or 6 probably, but some of the other ones. By the way, everybody, I'm shouting this out whenever I think about it during stream. We do have a community Discord server. I'm thinking the next game I play after I beat this Resident Evil 4 DLC this evening, hopefully, is I'm either going to start a playthrough of Fire Emblem 3 Houses or Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1. Those are both games I've already played before, but it's been like 7 years for both of them. It's been so long. And I want to like prep for the new releases in each of those series. So thinking I'm going to play one of those. And I would like to do a character cosplay from one of them. I think if I play 7 Remake Part 1, I'll cosplay Aerith. And then if I play Fire Emblem 3 Houses, I'll cosplay Byleth. So, Jarms, I feel as if you just summoned me. I know! We have similar taste. But yeah, I haven't played Rebirth, and I feel like I need to play Remake again first. And like, with with Fire Emblem 3 Houses, like, I haven't played that in a long time, and it seems like the new game is going to relate so heavily to it that I want to play that again. Literally playing Rebirth right now. Oh my god, is this your first time? I've heard so many things about it, like, since it released, and I even own it. I've meant to play it for the longest time. I just have not yet. But I loved Remake. It was so much fun. I remember I played it actually at the same time I played Persona 5 Royal, and it was like the best gaming experience of my life. What a duo.
It was of this that Elizabeth spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable.
I feel like the god killed him.
As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan.
He was absorbed. Tough for him. Tried playing it a while back, but fell off, so I started over. Valid. It's a long game, I know. And I've heard that people have their gripes about that. But I hope you like it. I'm excited to hear what you think when you finish it. I really did summon you mentioning that.
The import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness.
Yeah, so there's this race in the game called Ascians, and they're pretty evil. We hate them. But they're like born from the darkness. They're just like souls that live on forever. And so whenever we kill one of them, they just come back in a different body, and it's kind of the worst. So Minfilia is hoping there's a way that they could be absorbed as well.
To most, it is but a fairy tale. Yet recent events have given me cause to wonder. Could the legend in fact refer to the echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long.
Speak of the devil!
Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady.
What a good voice he has.
It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
Oh my god, we're finally hearing about the students of Baldessian again. So the students of Baldessian Menphilia's been trying to contact them for ages now, and she keeps not hearing anything. Anytime she tries to call them up, no answer. Leaving voicemails, they're not calling her back. What's going on? But finally we have word.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
Dun dun dun.
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be.
Hi, Mimics! Welcome in.
Evoked, like in power to Ultima.
Nice to see you.
"12 preserve."
That seems bad, by the way. Seems bad. So the land...
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
Freaking Lolorito. The land that the students were living was destroyed. That sounds bad. Need to get into this game properly. I made a character, did a couple quests, and then got completely distracted with other games. And I think that's really easy to do, Mimics. It's like such a vast, giant game. I think it's been nice to stream it because it's kind of like stream has been holding my hand and like has been a good vehicle to get through it. I did the same thing long ago. I like made a character and opened the game and was like, there's so much, I'm overwhelmed, closes game, goes and plays something else. But yeah, it's a good game to stream. It's a good game to like play alongside other people, to talk to friends about, etc. So I believe in you. I feel like if you tried, you'd get really into it. Oh, just this one guy's sitting and thinking. I wonder what he's thinking about. Oh, this looks very intense. The lighting. Oh.
It is done, my lord. I... Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
That seemed kind of evil. I thought Teleji seemed like a nice guy. I'm surprised. What I did play wasn't bad. I don't mind MMOs, but I'm definitely more of a fan of like traditional Final Fantasy games. Yeah, that's fair. I've heard it gets really good like the deeper in you go. So I bet you just like continue to enjoy it more and more. Knocked, Gloam, or Whorl. Vitality, direct hit, critical hit. They're like all pretty similar. Okay, I'm gonna get this. Bum 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 bum. Hey, I got an achievement. I wonder why. For doing something, certainly. All right, updating my gear. Let's keep talking to Menphilia. The Great Divide. Menphilia's thoughts keep returning to the fate of the students of Baldesion. I feel like maybe that was us just hitting 2.3. I do always go look at like the main story quest listings, though I try not to like read too many of the quest names. Yeah, this is the beginning of 2.3. Oh my god. I'm making progress because I was like, that was such a big cliffhanger. That's probably like where they left things between patches. Cool. Okay, I liked 2.1. I felt like 2.2 was like a little slow at the beginning but good at the end. And now 2.3, the Great Divide. I wonder what happened to those students. We have much to learn. Our friends, the very isle itself, everyone and everything. No, it avails us not to speculate. Urianger will send word if there are any developments. Until such time as he does, we must remain firmly focused on that which is within our power to change. With that in mind, I would speak of a different matter, one closer to home. Go ahead, Queen. It concerns etheric fluctuations which we had previously attributed to good King Moggle Mog the 7th. The 12th? The 12th. We killed that guy. We did. That the king is no more is a blessing for which we have you to thank. That was like one of my favorite dungeons. It was really funny. Yet all is not well in the Twelveswood. Our latest readings reveal an ongoing etheric disturbance of considerable magnitude. They may even suggest the presence of a primal. Again? Girl, again? Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants immediate investigation, and I would have you... Oh, knock on the door. Oh, I think this is her mom, Flamin. Asilia, I do not wish to interrupt, but we have a problem. What manner of problem? This is her adopted mother. A band of refugees hailing from Uldar this time are come to Revenant's Toll seeking asylum. Like how I said interrupt. Thank you. Thank you very much. It would seem they expect us to afford them the same treatment we gave the Domans. At present, they are in the 7th heaven, awaiting a formal response. Posh, fancy. Oh yes, I love a posh little fancy voice. I see. Mayhap this was to be expected. I shall meet with them at once. Asilia, you know full well we haven't the resources to accommodate many more people. Consider what will happen if you do this. Word will spread, and more will follow. Your opinion is duly noted, but I will hear their suit. Mother-daughter conflict. B, I should be grateful for your presence at this meeting. Okay, we're going to a meeting. Busy, busy. Okay, where's the meeting happening? Very close by. Bo, how goes your Sunday? Has it been good? What have you been up to? Are we gaming? Are we writing? What's the hobby of the day? I'm excited for Space Laura to be home from work, but probably won't be for like 35 minutes. Ugh, waiting forever. Draggle-tailed refugee sounds crazy. Draggle-tailed? Got some good games in Overwatch earlier. Right now I'm window shopping for plush clothes. Ooh. I love a little window shopping. I apologize for keeping you waiting. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the 7th Dawn. Oh, you made it to Tall, Mommy! Oh my god, let's go, Sugar. She's so beautiful. I wish that her whole section was longer. Enjoy it. In Disney Sea, I saw so many people dress their cute Duffy and Friends plushes in little outfits. I want to do that too. Yes, they are good about that. They know what they're doing. They're excited to see her. We're ready and willing to work, same as the Domans. Just give us a task and we'll see it done. Pray, calm yourselves. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I know naught of your situation. Beg your pardon, antecedent. I ain't so good with words. We've been living off the scraps of Uldar for years now, trying to piece together a life to replace the ones what got took. They say there's work, but there's naught for an honest man. Naught as wouldn't sully his soul sooner than his palms any road. The flames do what they can for us, of course, but ain't near enough. It's only getting worse. When the calamity brought us to our knees, those rich bastards in the city didn't help us up. They climbed on our backs. I don't pretend to be clever, but Even I could see what's coming. I knew we had to run. The only question was where. And then it came to me. Revenant's toll. I mean, you took them foreigners in, didn't you? So you'd surely do the same for us. Vinfilia's like, girl, no. I fear the situation is rather more complicated. While it is true that we accepted the Doman's petition for aid, that decision was the product of extraordinary circumstances. I sympathize deeply with your plight, but pray understand it is not possible for an organization of our means to aid all who have been affected by the calamity. And so it is with great regret I must deny your request. But we've got nowhere else to go. You're turning your back on us. And Sugar, no, don't worry. I think many people share your thoughts and feelings about that. If I might have a word, says Tataru. Tataru is aught amiss. Ill tidings from Uldar, my lady. Alphino has been wounded. What? How? Is it serious? I cannot say for certain, but I fear it might be. According to the flames, the refugees started a riot. They went wild, apparently lashing out at any and everyone. That can't be right. Why would they? They must have been provoked. The demonstration was meant to be peaceful. Heaven knows. Now the Blades have an excuse. They'll round us up and kill any of us who try to resist. Antecedent, please. If you won't help us build a new life, at least help us keep the ones we've got. I mean, I gotta get in there and help my friend anyway. My lady. We are not ones to stand idly by and watch innocents suffer. However, until we know any more of the circumstances surrounding this riot, I'm not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. If the authorities determine what the refugees attacked without provocation, then those responsible will have to answer for their actions. How can you be so blind? Find Alphino, and quickly. If he is in danger, or worse, I would have you and none other by his side. I gotta help that little guy. Hi, Jade. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Hi, Mojo Bro. Hi, Peculiarity. Hi, Dugan. Hi, Zydoc. Hi, everybody. How is your stream? I saw, Jade, I was lurking in your stream while I was also streaming, and I did see that it was a vertical time. You were doing some chatting. What were we chatting about? What are we up to today? How's it going? Everybody, please check out my friend, JDK, also known as Jade, wonderful streamer. Plays Zelda, loves plants, is just like so pleasant to hang out with. I would love it if you went over there. Your power went out, oh my god! So you just did like a silly little vertical stream time? Dang! I'm so sorry to hear it. And Semi-Su, hi. My name is B, also known as Honey Garlic Fish Bones. I'm a queer variety streamer. And I'm just here having a good time, having a good Sunday. We chillin', we vibin'. I'm gay married. Happy Pride, everybody. And I'm just, I play a lot of various games. I love JRPGs, I love horror games, I love cozy games. I'm a little all over the place, but lately I've been playing mostly Final Fantasy XIV and Resident Evil 4 Remake, which I plan on fully finishing tonight. We're actually probably going to switch to that like now-ish, to be honest. But yeah, I'm really close to finishing the DLC, which has been so fun, by the way. If you like Ada Wong, I love her. Fun little FaceTime stream. That's very cute. I feel like informal streams like that should be more common, to be honest. I liked the vibes from what I saw. Anyway, I'm sorry about your power. I hope it comes back soon. No, I'm not planning on fully finishing 14 tonight, surprisingly. 14 has been good. I recently finished the base game, or Realm Reborn, and am heading towards the first expansion, Heaven's Word. I'm like in the patches in between. I'm a little more than halfway done, I think. But it's been good. We chillin', we having a good time. But Jade, if you need to go and do anything, please take care of yourself. Same with you, Raiders. De-stream. Self-care. We love to see it. And hi, Moss. It's great to see you as well. And no worries on being late. It's totally fine. Everybody, if you're a father, I hope you're having a good Father's Day. Or if you're celebrating a father, I hope that went well too. Yeah, I hope everybody's chilling. And Scar, welcome back. But yeah, things are tense. Things are crazy. There is tension in this video game. But yeah, I will pretty shortly be playing some Resident Evil 4. Gonna end up here anyway. Didn't get my Jade dailies in time. Oh no! Ah, oh, tragedy. I hate when you get into a stream at the very end and I'm like, oh great, I'm gonna save my streak. I'm gonna get my dailies, and then they end and I'm like, oh no! What shall I ever do? Tragedy. Okay, I shall continue to raid. But Jade, thank you again for the raid. And as I said before, if you haven't followed Jade, please do. I want you to very badly. It's required. Thank you. Pray do not concern yourself with the matter we were discussing earlier. Ida and Papa Limo will see to it. Alphino is being treated at the Hourglass. Hurry, Bee. Our friend was injured. Happens to me all the time, literally. Anyway. But yeah, our friend Alfie was injured in game, and I'm quite worried about him. And we don't know what's going on. Some kind of something. Have to dip to save phone battery? No worries. Please take care of yourself. Do your thing. Phone battery important when your power is out. Crying, screaming, throwing up. Anyway. I'm actually going to exit my video game right now.